Or maybe the C is the Congress or the Conference of, I don't know. They are called COP, CUPP. It is the assemblage of the political parties who are in opposition in Nigeria. So he happened to be, I don't know, maybe their leader or a member, or he is presenting himself as an activist. Now, you know what happened, right? This guy has been making so much expose. Seriously, that's how I got to know him anyway. Serious expose on the doctored voters register that they want to use for your election. He was one of those who first discovered that underage voters have been registered in their millions inside of your voters card in northern Nigeria, including some non-existing polling units in eastern Nigeria, including Imo State, especially Imo State. I think he's from Imo State himself. Now, you know what happened? The guy has become like all of that, has really attracted a lot of criminals in Nigeria to go after him. They've tried to kill him. Yeah, he's escaped assassination a few times. Yeah. But something happened today. They said the place is called Akokwa. Oh dear, man. Okay, let me go with that. It is Sha in Imo State. So today, just today, they invaded his country home. That guy, Ikenga. Omo, you want to see the damages? Nigeria get problem to no be small. Hopeless Uzodinjo has been fingered as the one after his life. He's probably raised the alarm several times. In fact, he raised the alarm that if anything happens to him, if anything should happen to him, Hopeless Uzodinjo, Imo governor should be held responsible. Since the day he started making those expose, fake name, fake, all of that in Imo State, all of this in readiness to rig Tinubu in. And they have all these names across eastern Nigeria. And some of you will be wondering, hey, Ghost, don't vote for Tinubu. You don't know what they are bringing. I'm talking about the level of rigging you've never seen before. The one that will provoke you if they conduct the election. It will provoke you to say, which level now? Shall you get? Anyway, so today, they attacked this country home. I saw that earlier, and I'm like, I'm gonna share this with everyone just to let you know how barbaric, how evil, and how stone cold hearted the people who are chasing power in Nigeria, how far they can go, how much damages they can cause, including how many lives they can take. They killed, I think they said they killed his uncle today. I mean, look at this.
Whole house burnt down, burnt to the ground.
No, they came with something. They came with
gone.
Now gone now.
Only gone.
I know. Jacob. See, I am so terrible with what do you call it? So terrible with languages. I know. It's a terrible thing. You don't know what that means to me. I wish I could be like multi-linguistic, being able to but I've forgotten it now. They said it's pronounced as Akaukwa. So Akaukwa. Some said they say Akokwa. But you have an idea of what I'm saying. Look at another picture from that place.
In our life, my Facebook. This is the height of it. Ikenga's country home, razed to fire, razed down by fire. Ikenga's country home, razed down by fire, by unknown gunmen. Look at this.
Like damages, burning, killing, and all of that. On top waiting. Eh? Anyway, look at this again.
Here.
Hello.
All the cars raised down. all the cars raised down.
To prove what? Supremacy or intolerance or what? And you know the saddest thing? You'll be seeing different fingers being pointed everywhere now. You know why? Because Nigeria has no real law or law enforcement, no reliable, dependable law enforcement agents who can actually fish out those who are criminals perpetrating this and make them stand for their crime. But rather, everybody's going to be pointing fingers. So now these people do them, now that one do them. Before you know it, until another one happen again. I mean, anyway, a lot of us have been waiting for this guy, the G5, led by Willie Wike, to shock us with the breaking news of who is going to be their candidate, as they have made so much noise about that in the recent time, right? They have gone quiet. So there is the clip where Willie Wike was having an interview with the BBC. I had a shot of that where he was asked, when are you going to make your declaration? You said in January, and he just changed it. No, it didn't change that. It's not making it. But it was like, listen, I didn't say this particular day in January. I just said January. Because, Baba, a lot is going on now. Listen to Willie Wike. That same Willie Wike, our own.
Excellency, who is your presidential candidate for the 2023 election?
Why are you in a hurry? Why are you in a hurry?
We are in January. You said you
January. Did I tell you January 4th? Did I tell you January 10th? Did I tell you January 16th? You people are just calm down. We are all politicians. We all have our own political strategies.
The election is about a month away.
Oh, what is wrong even in who told you that 24 hours nothing can happen in politics? Who told you that? Who told you that? You see, I don't work as an individual. You know what people don't understand? If you know what they call guerrilla warfare, there are different strategies of guerrilla warfare. There are different ways of going to war. What you see today is not what you see tomorrow. I laugh at them when they say, oh, we're in touch with social governor. I laugh. Watch what is going to happen.
We've had several of the candidates come to, visit you. We've heard you've had meetings with several of them.
Yes, yes.
The candidate of the Labour Party, and also Rabiu Kwankwaso. We also heard, this is not confirmed, that you also had a meeting with the candidate of the APC.
No. People are not saying the truth. People tell lies a lot. Before now, remember, we have said we met with Obi and Obasanjo in London. That time. We also met with Tinubu. We also met with Atiku. We also met with Kwankwaso. Whether you like it or not, not this one they are saying that recently that we met in London and Kensington that we did not agree. So all kinds of blackmail and this. Each time they see with the G5 go out, they will say it's a meeting. We go to Spain, it's a meeting. You go to Turkey, it's a meeting. You go, it's a meeting. So even when you're with your family, it's a meeting.
So you are undecided? You have not decided?
It's not a question about undecided. That is left for me and my people.
One of your G5 governors have clearly shown support for the candidate of the Labour Party, that's the governor of Benue State. Yes. He has is declared his support for the candidate of the Labour Party.
You people misinterpret what he said. The man went to see him. What is wrong? He said, look, you're a good candidate. Is it because it's not his party? So it's only anybody who's in your party that's only good. What he said, look, you're a good candidate. Unfortunately, if I was in your party, I would have supported you. But I'm in PDP. What is the endorsement there? I don't understand. All you should have told him, get out, you're not a good candidate. Don't come here again. That's what, these are the kind of politics. A governor for almost 8 years. So if Obi comes to me and I say, look, you're a presidential material, does that mean an endorsement? For Christ's sake, you will know. It's not hidden. It will not be hidden. You will know. I'm not running away. You should know me very well. There are strategies in everything you do. We have strategies. Do this now. Do this tomorrow. Do this the next 1 week. Everything will be coming up. So don't rush. Even if it is, then it doesn't matter. But the point I'm trying to tell you, PDP should have the opportunity. There will come a time the door will be shut. And nothing. If heaven will come down, let it come down. I have told you, look, if that day heaven will come down, the heaven will come down. Let us see heaven come down.
Sean, sir. This is here, Masha. Sorry, you guys will have to give me time to call all his title. You know this guy, Abi? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Air Marshal, Chief of Staff, Chief of Army Staff, Director General of Jagaban's Army. She na gun did that chest. Abi wetin did that chest? She na gun be that thing we did that badge. And handcuff. Abi wetin be that one? Abi rubber tape. Okay. Dayo Israel, ladies and gentlemen, the newly formed general of the Jagaban army. Oya gbe fun Dayo. You overdo. You dey overdo Dayo. You see, that's what I said. I said something like that on Mayegun's Diary Political. Dayo is overdoing it. Kilo leto yi. When they wanted to start Sharia army, Isba. Share you get. Now so if you see, sharing Koba is saying. Jagaban army. This is the director. For those who know that the same tailor that made this dress, made the MC Olueron's dress. You see them? Now, so you go just they see different officers for road now. When Kolu become your president. See this one, is already practicing. Some said he's pregnant. I said no. That's a man shaming. We can't let anybody just because you are seeing that you're Israel. You are going to then start doing man shaming. There's nothing wrong in his. Oh dear, I wanted to say pregnancy, but anyway, I'll come back to that. Let's go to Kogi. Today in Kogi, Atiku is back, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. He came back from London, not long ago. I think it was last night, and he was in Kogi today to talk to the people of Kogi State. Would you like to take a tour? Well, I'm going anyway, whether you want or not. I mean, I'm going to Kogi. So let's see what happened when Atiku was with the people of Kogi today.
2023. Hey, Yawa go there. Hey, Yawa go there. If the federal regions, Yawa go there. If the federal regions, if the federal
Eagles, Yawa go there. Canary Dino. They just came back from Dubai. Dubai, you know, it was actually a good trip, okay? It was from Abuja to Dubai, and it was here Dubai for some time. That they needed to, you know, do some medical, right? So they put a package together and said, well, you could go to the House of Commons. Yeah, we will arrange some meetings for you there. Let's pretend that we know what I mean. So it was in London. According to him, he was discussing about how they're going to make your lives better in Nigeria. Great. And they are back. Canary Dino. Oh yeah, Befun.
Please wave your hand. If you're from the Central, Arabia. If you're from the West, wave your hand. Arabia people. Oh, Iyo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Kogi, if you vote Atiku, clap your hands. If you vote Okowa and you will vote PDP, if you know you will vote PDP. Please clap for yourselves, clap for yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar, the next president of Nigeria. Why we took you through that road is because we have the House of Assembly on that road, we have the Central Bank on that road, we have DTS SSS on that road, we have House of Assembly on that road, and we have High Court on that road, we have Federal High Court on that road, and see as the road be. When you get to office, you are no power. You will help us to do that road. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue, we want to bring to the microphone the Director General of this campaign, the Governor of Sokoto State, former Speaker of the House of Reps, Chairman Governors Forum, Chairman PDP Forum, Right Honorable Aminu Waziri.
This is no easy. When I was growing up in Nigeria, there's this thing that my mom used to say. She's not the only one who used to say that, okay? I don't know. I mean, you know, adult talk, Abi. So she would be like, ọkùnrin tó ń sun rárá fún ọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ akọ iṣẹ́ ló ń ṣe o. So, which I am going to loosely translate to a man. When you see a man sweating, entertaining another man for whatever is going to be his reward, no joke, no be small work, because for your sustenance of what do you call it? Your lifestyle that you have picked in this manner means even if you have to walk naked like Olaiya, Igwe, Baba, you go show them, may your food just not there where you go have to prove it before they serve you another one. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not bringing the Director General of their campaign. I'm bringing Atiku himself. What did he tell them? In Kogi today, would you listen?
Kogiites, let me appeal to you. If you want all these issues to be resolved, PDP is your answer. Now, even look at Kogi State itself. Since the PDP stopped governing Kogi State, no development has taken place in the state. Is it not so? This stadium was built by PDP. Everything in Kogi was built by PDP. And the man who built it is here, Ibro. So, I know they came and deceived you about APC, and you voted for them. You have now seen. You have now seen what APC means. It means poverty unemployment, insecurity, lack of development, every negative indices in human development has been brought about in this country by APC. We will not vote for APC again. Are you going to vote for APC? So, the people of Kogi State, we appeal to you. We are here not to deceive you. We are men of integrity, men and women of integrity. So, I want to appeal to you to make sure that if you want your next state government to benefit you, vote PDP in the presidential election. You will see that by the time we come to conduct the governorship election, we will take over Kogi State and make sure we deliver good governance to you, all of you. PDP! PDP! Power to the people. God bless you all. Thank you very much.
Did you hear that? If you want development for your state, you need to vote PDP. Why are they always doing that? Is that not even like attestation to the, to their own, to the mockery of your sort of of your common sense in a way? I don't know if that statement is even does that even make any sense? No worry, it will make sense to you. I mean, the likes of Atiku, who are like changing parties, like women change. Well, women they don't even change parties that way. I'm sorry, I don't know what to use as an example in a way. But can you believe that? They get so confused. Like, imagine when you are like in a plane, and they say, okay, all of this are like PDP, APC, and they're like, well, I thought we were like still in PDP. Oh, are we in APC? Where are we now? Imagine when you have to be reminded constantly and say, no, PDP, we are in PDP now. Say, for example, in APC, no, sir, we are in PDP now, PDP. And then you see some other ones, not that way in APC. Day to day, PDAPC. That's Tinubu. Tinubu will say PDAPC. Atiku will say APPDP.
So, the people of Kogi State, we appeal to you. We are here not to deceive you. We are men of integrity, men and women of integrity. So, I want to appeal to you to make sure that if you want your next state government to benefit you, vote PDP in the president.
Vote AP or PDP. Well, that's their own trouble. Majority of those who follow them are not even different as well. They are like APC, and then they are later now PDP. They are now like some of them are now Labour, and some of them are now Accord. They are just like that. These are a reflection of those who are actually rooting for them as well. But let's go to. I mean, I think that's that reminds me.
He don't cast last. Everybody go shop breakfast.
That just reminds me of him, Pastor Ruga. Pastor Ruga knows they don't cast, and last everybody go shop the breakfast, except for the obedience, who are now coming as our savior. They are coming to save Nigeria. Obedience. They were in Ondo today. But me, as I'm following them on their trail and everything they are saying and where they are saying them, of course, I got few to share with you from Ondo today, where Obi was. But I don't know. I just feel like I should just say some prayer. Sorry, guys.
Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah Rabbil
So let's go to Ondo, where Obi and the obedience. Now, the only thing that happened in Ondo today, which I think is significant, right? I'll tell you. The only thing that happened is that, remember that Kolu had to go to Ondo. He had to sing Yoruba anthem just because he was trying to make sure that Baba Afenifere, that resigned like almost a year ago as the leader of Afenifere, retired. They had to go and wake him up to say, no, Afenifere did not endorse Obio. Tinubu sang Yoruba national anthem. He sang everything where they talk to me do. He told them the story of how he won APC ticket, and why would now that he has won the ticket, the Yorubas Afenifere are not supporting him. Isha managed to get one endorsement. Isha, we no last. He was pained. But you know what happened today? Somebody who appeared at Obi's rally said that he's the general secretary of Afenifere. Baba, they're going to take they're going to use a Milokon cash trip today. Afenifere. This is Obi.
Oh my goodness, I just love this one. I just love this one.
Yeah, this is Mama.
Obi! Welcome, sir. Welcome to Akure, sir. Welcome, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tracking. Then he went on to visit the ruler of Akure for a piece of advice. Let's go there.
I pray that by the grace of God to become president, God will give you the wisdom and the courage to take the difficult decisions that have to be taken if our nation and economy must be saved. Amen. The choices are very clear. We have challenges in security. Amen. I pray that.
Here you get. Meanwhile, somewhere outside Akure, obedient to a gathering, and in Jesus' name, before they went to Akure. Amen. Because it seems to be a well-attended rally. So the way he's been doing it, right, is this. Before going to the gathering where everybody is and all that, right, he will first meet with the students, meet women, arrange small town hall meeting, then go to his rally. I mean, that's what I have seen, and it seems that that's his own way of making that contact. And there are Ondo. Look at this. This one is with the religious people in Ondo, Akure.
India and China is 2.8 billion. We're 200, so we are 1. You can see where we are. You can go on and on. There are 20 million of school children, the highest in the world. Our employment is nearly 50% today. For a country of our size, that is the worst unemployment in any nation. We have the highest youth unemployment. Our youth drug prevalence is the worst. global average is 5.8%. Ours is 13.8%. Because you need to have a job, not related to the take it to work. The reason we have done very well, that we have overtaken in India 7 times our population in infant mortality. We are supposed to overtake in 2025, but we did that in 2022. The list is endless. None of you today travels the road free. None of you today goes out free. Everybody lives in fear. Criminality and bandits to everyone. People are being chased out of their villages. I was in an IDP camp Christmas Day. People live in Nigeria and they are chased out of their home. I was in an IDP camp 1st of January. People live in Nigeria and they are chased out of their home. That's where I come from. And it's getting worse. So many people don't know where the next day will come from. Why? This is relative respect on justice for over the years. Because you think, oh, I don't know, I must vote for Jagaban. I must vote for an Igbo man. I must vote for another. India and China is 2.8 billion.
Then he met with the students. I think that's the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Futa. We heard. Then he told them, in his words, though, there's nobody local. Now you local.
It's not about my tongue. It's nobody's tongue. It is your tongue to take back your country. Campaign about tongue has to be. Southeast can say we've never been there before. This is them. No. I'm a proud Igbo man. I'm a proud.
It's not about tongue. It's about you. Some political talking point. Okay. He said more. He was talking to them. He was with them for some time. And actually, I think they enjoyed it. I mean, video don't lie, except listen to this.
Your job is not to remind us where we're coming from. Because if that place was good, you would have hired me. That's why we're saying we're offering something different. We're not here to tell the judicial friend and say how much we're going to visit you. No. And that's where I brought the line because, like I said, they're waiting for us to every other place. Let me assure you, this year's election should not be on trial. No trial buys very cheaper. No trial have unlimited electricity, like in old South, where they do electricity for 10 years. Let me give you people 10 and take 10. For 10 years. Is it because an Igbo man is in power? No. Is it because the Yoruba man never seen power before? So it's not about time. This year's election should not be on religion. No religion buys bread cheaper. If you show me where Christians buy bread cheaper today, Muslims will come and buy the same thing. And go and price them. If you show the mosque, the Christians will go and buy bread there. Anyone who wants to buy bread, say, go to Ondo Central Mosque, and then they sell bread cheap. And buy it. So it's not about religion. That's elite manipulation.
It's not about my tongue. It's nobody's tongue. It is your tongue to take back your country. Nobody's tongue. If there's anybody who can campaign about tongue, I should be. Scientists can say we've never been there before. This is the no. I'm a proud Igbo man. I'm a proud man.
Anyway, his deputy or his own vice, Ahmed Dati, excuse me, sorry, also added his own voice too. And I think this is it.
Academic professors. But it's good to always hear from the academic people. So I'll let that answer that. And tell you about the red.
Of the greatest of the greatest of the greatest. Listen, let me take it from the beginning. I won't take so much of your time. We are products of colonial authorities. So when they were ruling most African countries, the manpower requirement was designed for their own demands. When they handed power back to us, the indigents, it was our headache, it was our responsibility to design our curricula to fit our demands. That did not happen satisfactorily. That is why we think some courses are irrelevant today. However, Mr. President in waiting has already told you, no knowledge is in vain. Believe me, even shoe shining is knowledge. That is why I was so mad at somebody who was criticizing somebody for studying hygiene in the 70s. That is so important. No knowledge ever goes in vain. Now, look at it, it's like a pyramid. Our approach.
They're just short clips, right? Anyway, in that same Akure, after all of that, it was an outdoor show this time where they have to like come out and speak. Now, here is one for your view.
You can do me. No wayo. am a proud member of Nigeria. I'm a proud citizen.
Yes, sir.
I am even more proud to belong to Nigeria together with the rich culture of the Yoruba race. Alone. I swear I'm proud to know Yoruba people. I'm proud to be associated. I'm proud to share Nigeria with you. Before now, Hausa man, in votes MKO Abiola. I've been alive. Hausa man supported Olufalaye. I've been alive. Hausa man supported Obasanjo. I've been alive. We respect ourselves. We love ourselves.
Yeah, that's a dirty at the center. Meanwhile, here is another one.
Of the country, the people of Ondo State have always taken a position. You have always showed the way. And I know that again, our country, Nigeria, is at a crossroad at this point in time. The country is not working in all its ramifications. In all facets of our lives, the country is not working. From the economy to security to infrastructure, name them. The country is not working. And at a point in the history of Ondo people, the state also went through similar experience. When PDP mismanaged the affairs of Ondo State, and Ondo people became tired of PDP, Labour Party rose to the occasion and Ondo people followed. This time around, our country.
Got you. And here is where I think this is the one where Afenifere General Secretary, who attended the rally in Akure as well, took a dig at Tekolu. I'm not sure, but let's see.
I tell you therefore that when anybody comes to you and tell you a miloko, tell them it's a lie. God bless you. No, this is the turn of the Southeast. When the president comes to Nigeria, when the presidency comes to the South, I know Obi does not like to say it is done. I'm not running on ethnic basis. Yes, but we know, as I felt, we are the first group in Nigeria to say it is the turn of the Southeast.
Now, some Yorubas don't like that. Afenifere endorsed, you know what I mean? Said, hey, in Nigeria, let's break everything up. You will not have to worry about an Igbo man who wants to be president, Abi. But as long as this fraudulent Nigeria remains, right? Now everybody get right to be the president. You know that. You would have to live with it. You have to. Same thing with you as well. As long as Nigeria remains, Fulani will be president, Kanuri will be, any of them should be. That's how it should be. It's just that that's not how they want it to be. That's why all of this madness is going on everywhere. So Obi himself was there too. I think he had this to say.
Everyone knows our background. NNPC chairman, 75 years. PDP chairman, 70 years. Labour Party chairman, 52 years. We want to change Nigeria and want to build a better place where you be proud to say you are Nigerian. Our children will be in school. We no longer have time we are going to shut down schools when every other person in school in the world. We don't want people to run out of Nigeria again. We want them to. Go and pick your BBC. Go and pick your BBC. Go and pick your BBC. You have your BBC. You have your BBC, not up your hand. When you go, we don't have election. We don't have election. is missing. Go to Anambra State where it's nothing is missing. Everything was in order. I'm the only governor. I'm the only one who has finished. Did I hand it over? I wasn't wanting anything yet. I left $150 million. $150 million. Thank you. I want you to go. I want you to go. Go and tell Atiku. Today, as security agencies are suffering, we will not how we will be commander-in-chief. We are not.
Right. I need something to lighten my mood a bit, something that will make me shake body small, even if it's just for a few minutes, a few seconds. You game. We have not finished though. I just thought we should take some little bit of, like, so noise.
Continue. 70 years old man. Jesus is Lord. Continue. 70 years old man. Jesus is Lord.
Let's go back to the Jagaban army. You see, when they wanted to take people hostage into slavery, they said at first, people were living in disbelief. How could anybody want to enslave other person like that and sell them off? For a piece of a glass cup, a piece of a mirror, today, 2022, the 21st, is it 21st century? 21st century, 2023 rather, 2023, now people they are say made them enslave them. But you know what you have to see is that to keep those who submitted willingly, to keep them fed, innocent people will have to pay for that. But it is just so sad that among the young people, even in APC, you see that you're Israel, I be that you're Palestine. That guy used to live in the UK. Seriously. I'm not sure 100% of what I view is probably British, which means when he was just a teenager, I'm not sure if he was born here. My research, deep that I don't go that far. I shall knew say he spent his teenage years in the UK or outside Nigeria, that you would expect that to have impacted on his life as a young man. Then, when you now realize that he is a member of APC, the political party that has impoverished more Nigerians, and listen to this, no joke. There are 133 million poor Nigerians right now, and that's just the official figure. For those who know better, they say they are over 170 million. Poor, very poor, not just poor, very chronically, spiritually, as in, I don't know, anything that you can put, something that is like strong, poor. And out of that bracket, any number you come up with, just put 73% of that number, of that figure. whatever you get, that is the population of the poor young Nigerians in Nigeria. They are the most affected by the poverty. You are hearing about this. Young people are those who are mostly affected. Today, we have depressed young people in Nigeria. I'm talking about, some of you will be like, Amadu Melonie, how old are you? How old are you that you are telling me that you are depressed? Baba, children are breadwinners today in Nigeria. And I'm talking about large, massive number, a depressive number of them. No thanks to APC. No wonder. When Kolu was finding a solution to unemployment in Nigeria, a genius Kolu dropped this. You didn't know it was a dog whistle until Israel says, Sean.
And we are competing with armed robbers and the bandits to recruit from the youths who are unemployed. 33% unemployed. Recruit 50 million youths into the army and take away from their recruitment source. What they will eat? Cassava, agbado, corn in the morning, yam in the afternoon. It's growing here. You create demand and consumption. For over 5 million army of boot camps. We create our food. That's money for the farmers. That's consumption for the soldiers and skill development. Don't call them illiterate. Don't talk about illiteracy. Anybody who can own gun, who can handle gun, who can cock gun and clean the chamber and cock and shoot is technically competent to repair a tractor in the farm.
That's Kolu. Now you can welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Jagaban army. And this is the Grand Commander, Chief of Air Staff, Area Satellite Chief Army Staff, Area Commander, National West Africa Chief of Staff. Everything shiny type way you go know about Jagaban's army. This is the National Director, inspired by MC Olueron of Lagos. I mean, everybody's rebranding. If these ones are going to drop soldier uniform to pick you up on the road to collect money from you, they can go corporate. Look at that, corporate. I mean, if this one approach you, I say, oh, what that? About you go fearless, Nabi, or won't you? I think you would fear less. I don't know what they look like in the army. Now, I don't think these faces will come to me and I will not be scared. Or maybe the uniform is just to let you know that you don't really have to be scared. We are the Jagaban's army. We are coming. We are coming. Territories. More. You're going to see Agbero, they do graduation for Nasarawa, for Zamfara. Anybody will do well. If you can cock gun, you can operate a tractor. 50 million youth. They say, I'm not trying to mock you. I'm just trying to see the joke that you probably are not seeing. This is Dayo Israel. This guy lived in the UK. Are you with me? Now, you know what he has done? He done the overdo. Here you get. Immediately, Bokwari is gone. When Tinubu comes in, you will have to get used to some of these uniforms. And now then you go know waiting the Lagosians, what they actually went through in the hand of these rogues for 23 years. Now you go know what it mean. You go see parastatal institutions where no day Nigeria now. They go set them up. But look at this guy. is the big clown. But he's cashing out big time. You know what he did? He set up something he called Jagaban's army. They were picking people on social media. Are you with me? They were picking influencers. They were picking anybody who has a social media handle, Facebook, Twitter. You know all those Facebook bandits, social media bandits, and Facebook adsmen of APC. You remember them? Now, these people are drafted. Listen, we can take this off first. This guy, he drafted unemployed, jobless, hungry, suffer-ed APC supporters on social media. They picked them from everywhere. They now said, you are the air marshal. If I, for example, me now, Mayegun, they will say, Mayegun is the air marshal, Jagaban's army, Ogun State air marshal. So they now created all these funny positions. That's the title. He created all these funny positions, right? And he gave them different titles to make them feel important. Hungry boys and girls everywhere, okay? Now, he created another group. Very smart guy. He created another group. That group, he now called those ones, youngest statesmen. Those hungry vusellers on social media that will collect 50,000, 20,000, 30,000, recharge card and all those things. They take them somewhere. They organize food for them. They give them drinks. They take pictures with Tinubu's son. Everybody, those people that they are hearing about, that many of them are seen on social media, never seen before. They invited all of them. They are inviting them here and there. Give them food too. Give them a drink. Get them drunk. Give them drugs. Give them data. Try to make them feel important. Now unleash them on social media. Those are the hungry ones. Now, another set he created is that of the elite squad. Okay? Those ones are the children of politicians. El Rufai's sons, Ajimobi's sons, Tinubu's sons, their grandchildren, all the senators, their children, sons, daughters. He now wrote all of their names. And he pulled all of them together. And he called them youngest statesmen. You see those hungry ones on social media, the ones that are always deceiving you, lying to you. Those ones you call influencers, Those ones, they call them Jagaban army. Shebi I know, say now. Say Jagaban, don't they used to Eruku? I'll tell you something. When I was still in Nigeria, right? Eruku shaye panyo. Won shaye lototomo. Then they change it again. Eruku shaye means Eruiku. They are the slave of death. Okay? And that is why they send them the message of death. Eru Iku. Those are the thugs. We know them as in Yoruba land. There are thugs. There are touts. There are Eru Iku. You see touts, Those are those ones who could pick your pocket, take your money, take your phone. It's all about, they call it hustling. Or you see Eru Iku, those ones, they send them the message of death. So because they are dying, they feel go. They feel kill 3. They themselves feel kill like 5 people. But they will kill them. Sure you get. Eruiku. In Lagos, they are like special hit squad. They call them special hit squad. They don't go out anyhow. Eruiku. So Eruiku shaye ponyo. Shaye latatomo. Then they said, omo anobi Eruiku. Sure you get. So they say, Eruiku, yemanku, omoaye, yenshaye, which is, they don't want to die anymore. So, those who they call Eruiku, are now transformed to Jagaban soldier. Sure you get? Aye etita. See, look at this guy. A very, very cunning, smart crook. Sure you get? When he now realized that, see people fighting, fighting for, what do you call it? Fighting for slaughter. Baba. When they now started announcing them because of, now, 50,000, 20,000, 30,000, they will share to them, all of them. Jobless boys. Very, very jobless boys. Nigeria, and so this guy can't get motivation, say, can he work, sha? Now so that they create structure. I don't get structure for all over Nigeria, sha. Even me, if I want to be president, I will be president too. Now, this guy is actually so full of himself, right? That he believed that if to say he himself alone will beat Atiku, will beat Kwakwanso, and Obi no get chance. Because if you see network we don't put together, now that class war, those who wanted to be a Ruku, they are the ones called Jagaban army. And in the last 8 months, you can tell that you has been very, very, it's been living well. And in another 8 years, that you may be on a wheelchair, and they will tell you it's for medical reason because it may not be able to walk again, except it delivers whatever is in that belly. Stop it. It is called man shaming. I remember. So don't let us talk about his belly anymore. But for those hungry ones on social media working for his like, why won't it put on a uniform? Yeah. Nobody today that they still need a uniform. See your future, by the way. Anyway, I thought I should share that with you before I call it a night. And I'm also thinking, should I take calls? I don't know. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea, okay? Then I'll come back and take calls, okay? And we can call it a night. I've actually spent all the time. Please, let us spread our hand, okay? Spread your hand and say after me, okay? Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillah Rabbil